Hey, E-Tree. Listen, I don't know what you're on about, Mike Kawano. This is totally, definitely not a random, you know, thing. Of, yeah, anyways. So that would be... Yep, okay. Hi, DJT.
Over there.
Good question. I actually do pre-plan my spontaneity. What I cannot do is pre-plan other people's spontaneity. I'm a coin. Weird. Oh, I remember this area. Oh, I remember this area. This area sucks. Turrets. Turrets. With that, Mia, please. That's enough. Okay. That's true. I just need to mind control everyone everywhere simultaneously. That doesn't sound like a nightmare. Can we skip that? Can we? Why not? I don't fully understand the question, Shishti. Let me ask you this. What's your availability?
Take it easy, all right? You have...
I mean, Hollow Knight is next, and we are about 90% guaranteed to be starting Hollow Knight this coming week. So, does that help? Doesn't help. I'm gonna have to kill myself. That reminds me. Pull up the picture. Find it. There we go. So, as a fresh reminder, if you are any of the following people, please poke me. You have money to distribute towards something. Don't ask questions, just tell me what you want to put it towards. Those people are Scion of the Emperor, Durg the Durgan, Snicker Friend, this over here, Fuzzy Duck, Churan, Jeffrey Cheney, Nova Knight, Jesse P, A Puff of Logic, Codex, Games and Goals, Bernie, and Slim Jim Reborn runs out at Davey, 191919. Do I hear the Windlord, Harient, Croatia, So Dead Inside, Galtori, Epic, and Panka.
Watch your footing here.
I haven't seen any of those people. I'm dead. Wow, that hurt. Guess that makes sense after the Hell Room.
Marvelous. Go ahead on your own.
I mean, I can. Hi, TSB. Oh, okay.
Hey, you've got sharp eyes.
You know, you say that. Did I say hi to TSP? If I didn't, hi, TSP. Damn it.
I don't like tight spaces like this.
Me neither.
Who I am?
Ow. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. See what got me there. Oh, my God. Gunners. Jesus. Worse than this. Well, that's not true. Remember the Sekiro gunners? Because those guys were nuts. Or the Elden Ring gunners. Those guys are pretty nuts, too.
You like heights?
No, but thanks for asking. Well, don't worry, Shishki. The odds are low. Existent, but not low. Number 1 change in Wind Waker?
You cut out for this?
That's a marvelous find.
Hey, hazardous. Or should I say hazardous? Doesn't work. Hazardous. Oh my god. Hazardous. There we go. Hazardous. Ugh. No, mind me, I'm just gonna stumble over my own tongue for a while. Hazardous. It's not even that hard to say. Come on, Laura. 1 change to Wind Waker.
Every tool you have, right?
Suppose everything that's coming to my mind immediately, Yura, is like 5 changes, you know what I mean? Like, make the ocean better. But the thing is, making the ocean better would involve adding more stuff to it, which isn't 1 change, that's like 50 changes. You know, more stuff to do, mini games, or side plots, or...
Did we find everything along
enemies,
the way?
or loot.
What do you think we'll find?
You know, increase the density of the Great Ocean. Maybe, I don't know, polish up some of the dungeon design. But again, that's not really one thing. That's a whole lot of things. Because I do feel like the dungeon design is actually pretty lacking in Wind Waker, which is one of its biggest flaws in my opinion. Like, they're basically Link's Awakening dungeons, but with some added irritations on top of that.
I might have to keep you around.
You might have to keep me around? Did I hear that correctly? Yeah, by the way, I apologize to everyone who's wondering why there's only a grand total of 6 points on the HUD right now. It's because I'm still debating a lot of things.
We can always turn around.
Mostly positives, it's worth noting.
Well, not too shabby, right?
A lot of debate going on still. The most reasonable GTA 5... Oh my god, oh my god. I don't even know what that is. That's a... I'm gonna use buffs, that's what that is. one of Davis's old people.
What do you think we'll find? There's something on the ground.
Oh, God. That was weird.
Huh? Is that really?
Is that actually a good item? Holy crap. Hey, we finally got our very first heals for more buff. Or permanent upgrade, rather. Anyway, so reasonable GTA 5 antagonist who gets killed. See, the problem is you added that proviso of gets killed. Because they're all unreasonable. All of them, 100%. The reasonable ones tend to live. Like that crime boss that Trevor interacts with.
I wonder if coming down here was a good idea.
Yeah, it's also a bit of a spoiler, admittedly. So, yeah, I'm gonna pick none of the above. I'm just gonna... Whoa! Pass on that one. Bye!
We'll put that to good use.
What is this, Diablo 2?
What do you think that might be?
A map! Thank you, Kyphrin. Very much. Always appreciate. Oh, never mind. Gotta bow even more. Thank you very, very much. For 2 years of support. Thank you. I do appreciate you very muchly. You're the reason I'm going to be able to afford to go to the dentist soon. And I'll put that anniversary sub towards Axiom Verge. Oh, I do, DJT. That's why I stopped talking about it. So I was like, oh, alright. I don't know if Sluggeretta does. I don't think Sluggeretta's actually played GTA 5. Have I ever had a complete 180 opinion on a game or a series? Yes, but let me try to think of a non-standard example, because I've told the story too many times recently, even, of the game I completely 180'd on. So it's another one I've completely 180'd on. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Should be hazardous, yeah. What's the game, if you don't mind my asking?
Try to be with me. Completely out of healing.
I've not heard of that one. But yeah, if you put it in Tuesday, I believe that'll be, then I'll be able to go and be like, aha! I don't know, Sluggeretta. Not sure I believe you. I'm just teasing. I'm sorry. I'm in a weird mood today. Oh, we're in San Francisco. Who knew? Did we get your thing?
Want evidence that...
Nope. All that, we never actually found his thing. Yeah, we're in Japanifornia. What else could it be? Or Californio. Technically, yes, although I really don't like it when people do that, TSP. Really, really don't like it. In fact, sometimes I will actually say no. And that's one of the reasons I don't like that. So let me explain one of the reasons I don't like that. Sorry, I'm looking up this Songs of Conquest thing. Apparently it's in early access right now. Access? Really, Lore? Access right now. Oh. It's a HOM 5... Well, it's a HOM. Spiritual successor. That's why you're interested in it. It's not going to crash my computer, right? It's not going to destroy my motherboard. I'm sorry. I'm joking around. Don't mind me. Let's assume for a moment, TSB, that you... let me use a real example. Let's say you donate fear, F-E-A-R. And say, here, I'm donating this because I want you to play this. I'm like, oh, cool. Thanks for that. And then I go and it doesn't run. Because it doesn't. I actually had to axe fear from the list because couldn't get it running. Well, couldn't get it streamable, but whatever. Same difference. Point being, it was a no. So imagine for a moment that you donate a game that I say no to streaming. And you can see why that would probably upset not only you, but me, because now I have this game I can't and never will play, and you have wasted your money on nothing. So in short, I tend to say no when it comes to that. The only exceptions are when the person in question already knows in advance that it's a game that's cool, if you catch me. Which ability is this? That's the lunch. I love wandering around with 80,000 souls banked, 100 health, and no ability to heal. On the edge, on the edge. Heard this is an edgy game, you know? I'm trying to follow through on that. No, I'm still debating another hymn. That's the problem. Because the easy answer is Dragon Age Origins, right? Oh my god. Oh no, this game's not edgy at all, but it was marketed like that. Like, all the marketing for this game was super dark. Yeah. And, it's not. If it's already on the list, there's a pretty good chance I already own it. If you've never played a Souls-like before, what would I suggest for a first Souls-like? It's, oh, you haven't heard that story in Another Hymn. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna... Ventures, do me a favor, put your question in the queue, so I can cycle back to it, okay? Let me... I do not recommend starting with Dark Souls 1. So... Okay, you have a gunner in your face. He kills you. Your party member dies, and you drop 80,000 souls. So...
Oh, you're back.
Yeah. Ironically, we're right here. We're like 20 feet from our souls. Yeah, sorry, very, very impromptu thing. We're also testing a new schedule thing here. You know what? Oh my god. We need to make a mod hazardous. We need to make a mod every time you res. Ah, you're back. Tell me people wouldn't like that. When I first picked up Dragon Age Origins, I'm surprised you haven't heard this story. The first thing I did was I got shot in the face. I'm trying to tell a story here. Jesus. Piss off. First thing I did was I made a city elf, because the very idea of, you know, a mundane city elf kind of a thing appealed to me a great deal. So I was like, hell yeah, that sounds awesome. Now, I don't know if you've seen City Elf, or my opinion on City Elf, but I hate City Elf. In fact, I gave it a negative.
Sorry, I couldn't do anything.
And when it comes to the actual, you know, audit run review, there's a chance it might even be more than one negative. So I was like, okay, cool. So, I was not super happy about that. And, long story short, I went through that game just kind of being pissed at the whole game. So as a consequence, I did two things. One, I rushed through it, even by my standards. And two, I also, I just got shot while teleporting. I don't even know they can even do that. Wow. I rushed through it, and I didn't do all the side quests.
How are you doing?
So I kind of skipped out on a lot of the core content, and, far more importantly, the world state was much worse when I went through it. Got to the end of the game, sacrificed myself, because screw this, I'm out, and never looked back at it. Except that's not the end of the story, because what ended up happening is several years later... Oh, sorry, I should actually mention one other thing. This is important. Some of you may know that Dragon Age Origins has a really, really bad memory leak. It does. It's something you just kind of live with. The last time we streamed it, we actually made a point to reset the game roughly once per hour. Because that's a good ratio for making sure to deal with the memory leak problem. We already fought this guy, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. So, yeah, the loading... So, imagine not knowing about that memory leak, and already being in a bad mood, not liking the intro, not liking the... Being in a bad mood, not liking the intro, not doing all the quests, and dealing with the ridiculous slowdown from the memory leak. So, even from a gameplay angle, I was getting frustrated and irritated by the game.
I'd say we're doing well.
So yeah, well, at the end of the game, I was just like, screw this nonsense. And then years later, Pax is like, hey, dude, you should play this game. And I'm like, no, I played that game. It sucked. He's like, no, you should give it a real shot. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I tried the other Origins, liked all of them better, and made an actual playthrough. I believe that was my Human Noble one. And did all the quests, and fell absolutely in love with it. It's one of my favorite games of all time now. I think that's a pretty big 180. Another one for you, though. Another hymn. Undertale. I walked into Undertale pretty much assuming I was going to hate it. Then it was Undertale. Undertale is probably a less severe 180. It was more like I had no interest in it and was actively avoiding it. Partially because of the fan base, which even at that point was already starting to be an issue.
What is it?
Which one's Hunter? That's Kevin. And that's someone. That's Riki. I did Sluggeretta. I mean, I suppose that's true, Sluggeretta, but more to the point, I feel like the villains dip out of the narrative quite a bit if you're paying attention. They're not really on camera so much.
Listen up. Our scouts have finally discovered the Queen's location. We're sending you in under orders to track down and destroy any Lost in the area.
Destroy the Lost? But how? We haven't even finished our training yet.
You'll learn in the field, Revenant. Protect your heart, and you will never die. Your sacrifice will help open a path to the future.
Okay. Bit conflicting, but okay.
My friends. It's their own damn fault. Kids should flash blood beads around like that if they want to stay out of trouble. They were practically begging for us to lift them. But hey, don't be worried though. We're gonna let you live. As long as you work your ass off for us, that is. Damn you! You'll enjoy it! Those hellish days went on and on. Stealing to survive. To us, it was only natural.
I was ordered to take blood beads from other kids, ones that were just like me. As long as they could get beads, they would live. Survival was more bead to bead than day to day. That was when Louis came along and reached out to me. No one had ever done that for me before.
Louis is too good for this world. I think we can all agree on that.
That's how our world is. I'm sure you've seen it yourself. There's no shortage of people who will exploit others to make their own lives easier. I have crossed blades with their miserable sort on more than one occasion, while I was researching the blood beads. It was a small thing, but I was certain that it would do some good.
I mean, possible hazardous. Messed up, but possible. And I believe that's the goal, Roxy. I mean, we are getting rid of the miasma, after all.
What is it?
More vestiges. Kevin and Coco this time. Only if they've got me at their back, Golvug.
You! Give me all your blood beads. If you don't, you're gonna get hurt.
Look at me, being threatened by a little boy. I must be letting my image slip.
I'm not a little boy. Now hurry up and hand him over, lady. Ow! That hurt.
What did I say? You're just a little boy. Still, I have to admire your guts.
Go on, do what you want. I'll end up dead anyway if I don't bring those blood beads back.
Why? Is someone making you collect the beads for them?
What's it to you? Do you plan on giving alms to a poor, miserable thrall?
I'm not giving you anything. You'll have to make your own way in the world. What I can do is offer you a job. I need someone to scout out the place marked on this map. Think you can handle that?
The map led me to a fully laden blood spring, tucked neatly out of sight. It was so well hidden that I never could have found it on my own. She'd sent me to the trove alone and unsupervised, so she couldn't very well complain when I took every last blood bead. After all, who am I to turn down an offer like that? I doubt I'll ever see her again anyway.
And then he died. The end.
Whoa, what was that? Talk about your unexpected trips down memory lane. Stop that. I do what I want to do, and that's all there is to it. Most revenants have lost the majority of their memories. I guess I'm something of an oddity in that respect. I've still got almost all of them. And the things I want to forget aren't going anywhere. Lucky me, right? Looks like you have the ability to restore people's memories. If you happen to find anything related to me, be sure to let me know, okay? I'll make it worth your while. There could be something out there that I've forgotten, and if that's the case, I want to see what it is. So the kid found the blood spring after all, hmm? It's like he said, it's my fault for sending him off alone and unsupervised.
Hey, Inamisha, I have a random question for you. I know you've answered this before. I am sorry. Where should I go to progress the plot? Because I've been mostly doing side stuff, but I'm kind of out of side stuff now. I don't remember where to go. Once we're done with these, obviously. Come on.
What is it?
Wake up, God. Okay.
Pathetic. Perfectly useless.
You're expected to pull your own weight in this squad.
You'd be easy to replace.
This is the first time in the entire game I've had any sort of I'm not sure where I'm going.
Cut out for this.
You've got the raw ability. The rest depends on whether or not you have the guts.
Guts confirmed. Although my sword's not big enough.
End of the road.
No. Please. Wait. Don't take my home away from me.
Thank you for your dedication.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Yeah, it hurts my eyes. We're gonna do this.
What is it?
One more, I believe. Well, they mentioned going back down to the city center, but I obviously am just an idiot and didn't catch the specifics of that.
Are you sure about this, Ricky? Leaving Yakumo and them behind?
We finally have a chance to live free instead of being mercenary thralls forever. I'm not gonna die now.
Okay, but what's the plan for escape?
Die.
We'll keep an eye out for a rescue chopper. There should be a couple where the horrors are thin.
Hey, Ricky! Ricky! I finally found a chopper! Hey! Hey! That thing just bit through our ticket out of here.
Those bastards eat any damn thing in front of them.
There's nowhere we can run.
Hey, pull yourself together. We're getting out of here alive.
Narrator. They did not get out of there alive. I hate my family so much, Loner, you know? Having a reason to live and happiness and joy, it's just... I need a more edge in my life, you know?
Well then. Looks like Riki and the others all got wiped out by the horrors after all. If we'd been patient, if we just stayed together. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, I was hoping you would give me a hand looking for more of their memories.
Yeah, I guess. Hang on, gotta get the edge. Yeah, get that edge in there. There we go. Okay. Feel much better. Ooh. Okay, I'm refreshed. That's how I wake up in the morning. I bleed myself.
Take care.
Do you have anything to say yet?
Thank you.
Nope. Cool.
It was easier to explore, but now there must be a few routes. This is all we've got for available routes.
We do have a new one.
Don't be
Right.
overeager. Come back immediately if you sense danger. Understood?
Oh, stretch. So, Ventures asks a very good question, which I don't have a pre-prepared answer for. I get that type of question a lot. If I want to see, if I want to see if I'm interested in X, where do I start? So if you want to see if you're interested in the Souls-likes, there are two broad strategies you can use. You could start with a more modern one, which has modern conveniences, quality of life features, generally better design, is more accessible, easier to get a hold of, stuff like that, right? Or you could start at the beginning and you know, essentially start with the bad. You can go all the way back to the beginning and just try it out as everyone else did. Now, you might think, why would you ever want to start with, for example, Demon's Souls? Well, the logic there is that way everything is going to be an uphill from that point onwards. And if you like, you know, say Demon's Souls or Dark Souls 1, then you like Souls-likes. You know, you're into it. So it's a very definitive way to tell if you're into it. The downsides are, of course, you know, getting hold of a copy, getting a copy running, and everything else about being an older game. Which most older games have that problem thereof. So that's really what that equation boils down to. You either want to start with the beginning, which is either the original Demon's Souls or Dark Souls 1, or you want to start with a more modern one and see what you think from there. Now, there's actually several modern Souls-likes I could recommend if you want to poke into it, and at that point it kind of depends on what you're after, like why you're seeing if you're interested in it. Are you... Oh, God, my back. If you're purely interested in the gameplay side of things, if you're purely interested in the story side of things, if you're interested in both, if you're interested in neither, if you're just trying new stuff, if you're bored, you know, mentality matters. But, broadly, I would say the three modern feels like a weird sentence to say, Souls-like games that I would recommend to try to see if you're into the genre at all are Elden Ring, which is a very good, Dark Souls game. Ugh. Okay. Jedi Fallen Order. And this one, the one I'm playing right now. Code Vein. All of these games are easy to get a hold of, easy to get running, go on sale relatively frequently, have some of the basic concepts that go into it, and can be just as punishing or forgiving as you style it, either because they have a literal difficulty option, like in Jedi Fallen Order, because they have the partner system in this game, or because they have the summons in Elden Ring, all of which are optional. So.
I might have to keep you around.
Thanks. I would not recommend Sekiro for the first game you're going to play to see if you want if you like a Souls-like game. Like, that's no. Don't mistake me, I like Sekiro quite a bit, actually, but that's not where you start. I kind of hated Darksiders 3, so I wouldn't recommend a game I would consider bad.
Right by us.
But yeah, Sekiro has some of the fundamentals of a Dark Souls, of a Souls-like, but only some of them. That was thunder. There is a subway literally right next to a dentist office, if that counts. It's Sluggeretta.
Strength be with me.
Yeah, like some of the fundamentals Sekiro. I mean, Sekiro is also very mean. Good mean. I love the difficulty of Sekiro. I really do. There's only one boss in that entire game that I just flat out said I wasn't going to try on. Unfortunately, it was also a plot mandatory boss. But, nevertheless, that was a very enjoyably difficult game. Lots of fun, interesting boss fights. Fantastic combat system. Very twitch. Very much rewards you for having really good reflexes, since so much of it is based on the parry and the break system, for lack of a better way to call that. I'm not sure what it's actually called, because I'm a moron. The downside, of course, if you do like one of the modern Souls-likes, and you try to go back to one of the older ones, I mean, that's the same problem with any franchise ever, right? You go back before they invented a lot of the modern features, and it's like, oh man, I never realized how much I missed X, Y, or Z. Who hasn't heard of Weird Al Yankovic? I used to know the lyrics to It's All About the Pentiums by heart. Unfortunately, I don't anymore. Amish Paradise is always a good one. Again, I like Gangsta Paradise. What the hell do I know? Oh yeah, Weird Al has a very distinctive style, and he is actually a really legitimately talented singer, so that probably helps. I don't like rap music either, with exceptions. I know it's weird, Directy. It's nice having someone who isn't just trash in the entertainment industry. That's probably why we notice the ones who aren't. It's because they're the exceptions. That's more thunder. If we go offline, well, the thunderstorm is why. Anyways, I hope that answers you, Adventures. I do apologize for kind of meandering around that, but you asked me a hard one. Because Souls-likes are different than most franchises. Like, you asked me my favorite... Sorry. If you ask me where to start Mega Man, that's easy. You know, if you ask me where to start in MMO space, or if you want to start in strategy games, RTS games, city management, city building specifically. Right. Those are easy. Souls-likes are a bit different. It also depends on what you're in after when it comes to a Souls-like. Now, none of this is a dig. I really hate that I have to preface that, but for example, some people specifically want to play Souls-likes because they want to play punishing gameplay. They want to be irritated and frustrated and aggravated so that they can then overcome that, right? No judgment. That's how it is.
We should be able to use that somewhere.
That's not what I'm into. I tend to like Souls-like combat because I like the Metroidvania aspect of the level design, and I tend to like the combat. I like actually fighting through stuff and being like, whoosha, whoosha, whoosha. And, you know, actually trying to outmaneuver, outthink, and outperform the boss fights. So for me, the irritation just gets in the way of that. Make sense? It's not to say I'm right or I'm wrong. It's just we have different desires from the same game. It depends on what you're into and why you're into it. Life is complicated, who knew? Episode 3 is better than Episode 5, who knew? checkpoint spacing. In Dark Souls 2. My god. Yeah, I'm actually really curious what I'm going to think of Hollow Knight as well. I've avoided that game for years. For obvious reasons. Didn't finish him. That's okay. Okay. I mean, Obadiah Stane is only a villain in one movie, really. Not counting the comics, where he barely counts. Count Dooku is a villain in many games, movies, shows, comics, and books. I think Dooku wins. So, why did I avoid Hollow Knight? That's easy. It's a Souls-like about bugs.
Enemy spotted. Want to try for an ambush?
Oh yeah, speaking of which, we're just going to give the gauntlet a negative and move on, I think, when we get there. And we are super duper not doing that gauntlet. That is an amazing waste of my time. I've heard people argue about which side of the line between Souls-like and Metroidvania that Hollow Knight list sits on, although, considering most Souls-likes are also Metroidvanias, it's kind of a weird debate for me. Nevertheless, if you were to somehow remove the Souls-like aspect from it, what you are left with is a game about bugs. So, enough said. I've just got too much of Elmer Fudd in me. I'm sorry, everyone. There are spiders in Hollow Knight. There's a spider section in Hollow Knight, which is very dark. I've heard of Death Battle, yeah. It's some internet YouTube show thing. If I'm not mistaken. No, Stain... Well, okay. I think what they did with Stain in Iron Man 1 was actually pretty stupid. But I'm not sure if he should have stayed around. I do think him being retconned into being a member of Hydra was not a great maneuver, in my opinion. Asshole. It's okay, I've got 1 health. No, literally, look at it. Damn it, ran out of stamina. Mia? 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 Or don't, okay. I don't even remember, Sean, and I don't care.
Sunshine.
Ugh, yeah, that's right. Hollow Knight is secretly the world where Devora became Khan.
lost nearby. Be careful.
You know what? Speaking of which. Speaking of being careful, let's switch to an actual spec here.
It's all or nothing.
Didn't they also make, oh god, what's his name?
You have to use every tool you
The
have.
villain in Dark Souls. The villain in Iron Man 2. Member of Hydra. Like, they retconned a lot of people to say, oh yeah, no, they were part of Hydra the whole time. Once they decided Hydra was a thing.
Scary.
Oh, it never showed up in the movies. In fact, I'm pretty sure they never mentioned any of those characters again in the movies, because why would they? They're dead. Continuity's for nerds. I am ironically not a nerd, but I am a geek. Well, a nerd is someone who is a fanboy or a hate boy. And a geek is an enthusiast. Someone who likes something. You could have racing geeks. You could have, I've given this speech so many times. You could have racing geeks, you could have sports geeks. You could have weightlifting geeks. Health, fitness geeks. Botanist geeks. Nerds are just assholes. Actually, of all the negative comments I've gotten over the years, every time Souls has come up, I didn't get much for Bloodborne. It was... most of the Bloodborne comments I got were pretty legit. Figure.
Forward.
Oh, right. That's... Hey, Catman Manson. That's valid, Loner, but I stand by what I said, because it's true. By contrast, Elden Ring, not so much. I did get some vitriol about Sekiro. That's because there usually isn't Catman Manson. Today is... So here's the super short version of it. There's a bonus stream today, and we're testing out the new stream schedule today. There you go. Oh my god, just swing already. What? Did we do it? Is that it?
Remember, you can't regenerate.
What are we stuck in combat with? Well, I can't wait for people to be like, "Rah!" about Code Vein. And I know what you're thinking, but Laura, you're being positive about the game. Exactly.
Look, do you see that?
I mean, I was pretty damn positive about Bloodborne. And I got a lot of... Well, actually, no, I didn't get it right. Sorry, I was pretty positive about Elden Ring. There we go. And I got a lot of "Rah!" about that one. I don't know why I said Bloodborne. I'm getting all my names screwed up today. I apologize. How many different franchises I'm talking about right now? Why am I still in combat? So, Mr. Nuclear asks, any thoughts on the weapon varieties of the weapons and the skills? I think the kit is big, but not complex. Many options. I would agree there's quite a few options. I'm not sure what I think of the kit overall. If you put a gun to my head right now... I'm predicting that, Inamisha. If you put a gun to my head right now, I am pretty certain that I would give 1 positive for kit and the variety thereof. Because of the positivity alone. And also because of some of the negatives I gave. Because as we've talked about before, every time I give out a negative, everyone loses their mind! Dogs. Speaking of which, negative to gameplay. Bans. God. You ever wonder why it is we completely divorce a game from its fan base and all that when it comes to these reviews? That's why. Because, God, so many things would get negatives. For the developers, for the fan base. Idiots. I am really low in health. And still in combat, apparently. Whatever. Let's do it. That is the best decision you could have ever made, Golvide. Given your limitations, obviously. That does suck, and I'm sorry you have to deal with that. Yeah, exactly, Kira White Noise. If we gave negatives for the publisher, never mind the developer, just negative. Just start making it rain with negatives, you know what I mean? Just pouring them out. Anyways. Round. Sean asks, oh, I never finished answering your question, Mr. Nuclear, sorry. I do think the kit is good, I just don't think it's great, is where I'm at right now. Now, I have been trying to vary up and try different styles out and whatnot, and supposedly I don't really have what I need to try out a mage class yet, so we're going to push that out. But at the moment, it's an acceptable kit. I guess that's all I have to say about that. So Sean asks, before Marty traveled back in time with Biff, he was nothing more than a bully. He was never a horrible person. Did Marty awaken that in Biff? Well, no. By all accounts, he was in fact a horrible person. He was just given the opportunity to be horrible and even more horrible. As has been pointed out many times, you tend to know who a person is when they can act in a way... when you remove consequence from the equation. Or when you give them opportunities. I'm trying to think of an analogy and I'm failing at it, so just the fact that he had the opportunity to decide to have his way, with Lorraine, for example, he decided to do that, because that's just kind of the person he was. He didn't really have the opportunity before, but if you remember, even in the original unedited and unaltered timeline, he was totally cool with literally looking up her skirt in a public street, just while walking down the street. That sounds like someone who's not great in the head to me, personally. Exactly, Goldhog. To quote myself, power does not corrupt, power enables. I know I'm not exactly the first person to say that, nor the last. But I have stood by that line for years, and every time it's been tested, it's been proven true. Especially in fiction. Mini boss. Double checking. It looks like we got everything.
Your equipment?
You see that so snarkily? Like, you checking your equipment, you noob? You loser. Yes, yes I am, Mia. That's one reason I'm glad for even... Well, this sounds like a negative, I don't mean it as such. Even amongst the Souls fans in this community, people are cool. You know? I'm grateful for the fact that we don't have people telling me that I'm playing the game wrong, or that I'm... We don't have assholes. Let's just zoom past all the specifics. We don't have any Rule Zero violators around here. Probably because we don't tolerate them, but also just because y'all are awesome. So, credit where credit is due. Listen, there's nothing wrong with wielding a boulder on a stick, if you can pick it up.
I don't think we've opened this yet.
Okay, that's... alright. Cool. Let's get our buffs going.
They don't look like pushovers, do they?
Out! Out! Oh, okay, that's great. That's great. I see the debuff this time, so that's cool. I am not set up for getting rid of Venom. That's cool. I'm doing much more damage to this lady. Hang on, hang on. Chillax for a second. Damn, timed that wrong. Working on it. You have much more health than your predecessor, ma'am. You know what, Golvag, you're right. Hang on. Take a sip of water real quick. Thank you for reminding me to play the game correctly. I do appreciate you. We did. We had a huge conversation about single player in games. Pause in single player games. And it was a lengthy conversation too. It wasn't just a, automatic or a duh or you're right or you're wrong. Because it's a complicated issue, believe it or not. I think it was actually Bloodborne, though, where we had that discussion. Alright. I think that's it. Another one down. Check the map for a second. Yep, we're good.
Let's take a breather before we go on.
I'm really hoping Terra gets the... Thanks, Louis. The multiplayer, the game going so we can try out a little bit of multiplayer. See how we feel about it in this one. Because that could be fun. Alright, so now we've done that. Now we go here. Hi, Yada. What is it with Souls games and evil butterfly and moth women? I mean, if you think about it, moths are evil. Have you ever fought a properly min-max Venomoth? So I'm guessing that's the way to go. Which is funny, because I saw it earlier and thought, have I been down there? And then I was like, wait! I need to go and do, side quest stuff. And then we did side quest stuff for a bit.
Kevin was a boy
That's a
who had been
marvelous
enslaved
find.
by a group of merciless reverends.
How did okay. Okay. I mean, the prompt was there, but that's just...
I'm on my way.
I know nothing. If there's one thing I've learned in 40 years, it's that I know nothing. Oh god, are we about to go to a second swamp? This is like a turbo swamp? Is this the blood rot swamp from Elden Ring? God, that frickin' area. Ironically, it was one of the least bad areas in the game.
Every spring we've found so far leads back to here. Come on, let's head in. The source can't be far off.
Okay. Well.
Let's find the source as soon as we can.
I think what I need to find is a warp thing so I can go back and upgrade my giant mace on a stick. Actually, what is this? This is the Juggernaut. Do I have... I do not. I do have this Y-hander. I should try that out for a bit.
I might have to keep you around.
Well, it looks like that, so that's helpful. Oh, that's slow. Oh, that's slow. Whoa. Good God. Okay, we'll try this out for a bit. We'll see what we think of it. That's just... Look at... Oh, God. Hey, is Mia, stand here for a sec while I... Yep, nope. I think the sword is literally less skinny than her. But, of course, also, there's a... kind of a side-by-side. Yeah, how do you make a sword slower than a rock on a stick? You make it this Zweihander. Bonk!
I don't think we've been up there.
We have not.
I'll be right there.
Oh, I guess it's Anor Londo time. Cathedral of the Sacred Blood. Oh my, oh God, that's just, that is different on the eyes right there.
Have to keep you around.
Huh. You know what I remember most about that frickin' place in Dark Souls 1? The archers. Right? Come on, tell me someone else. Someone else remembers those goddamned archers. Alright, so we're gonna grab this.
Couldn't have created this place.
And then we're going to leave immediately. I mean, the Souls-likes always like their ranged characters, right? Like, we had the gun monks in Sekiro. We had the lobsters in Elden Ring. We had the archers in Dark Souls 1. There's probably ones in the other ones. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. Yes, exactly, Colby. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, let's see if we can get anything new for... is that it? That's the Venom one. I need Mercury. Here we go. Still can't get Revenant's Hunger. Hang on, I think I got a Vestige. Oh, yep. Bloodborne had the, I guess the machine gun jackasses. Hey, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
What is it?
Stop sleeping so much. God. And fight with me. Okay, so there's Prometheus, Hermes, and that's it, unfortunately. No survivor. Sadness. But that's Louis. Louis the Dewey.
Kevin was a boy who had been enslaved by a group of merciless revenants. Over time, stopping by to give him blood beads became something of a routine.
Now, in the defense of Bloodborne,
That pattern was broken.
Bloodborne also has the pigs.
When I went to see him, he was nowhere to be found, and his dwelling had been torn apart. I heard everything from someone who said they knew Kevin. A few days earlier, a revenant had attacked him and turned him to ash. The attacker was after the blood beads I had given Kevin. I thought that I could save him just by giving him blood beads, that it would be enough. But I lacked true commitment to his survival. And in the end, that's what killed him. Actually, I heard another revenant attacked him for those same blood beads shortly after, and he became one of the lost. I won't let myself forget again.
Oh, goody, Roxy. That's good to know.
What is it? I will because...
I wish to give you a valuable, but I don't know what you like, so... Let's continue the tale of Kevin.
I'm sorry, Louis. I'm afraid it's over for me. But I don't regret what I did. When I gave out those blood beads, I felt like I was taking back my humanity. For a brief moment, I felt like I was truly alive. It was because of you. Thanks to you, Louis. I wonder if I was able to become even a little bit like you. Goodbye.
Sorry, Kevin. See, that's why we need to make a better world. So that stuff like that'll actually work. Instead of backfire horribly because death to him.
That was... Kevin, you wanted to... Yeah. I believe you need a real sense of dedication before you can truly say you've saved someone. It's just self-deception to feel like you've helped after giving no more than handouts. But at the same time, I'd be a coward if I only sat back and watched while doing nothing. Even if I'm deceiving myself, I have to keep fighting. And if I fail to help, I'll face up to what I've done.
Sorry, what's with Eo's tattoos?
Stop me from trying to help others.
Like the sheer white tattoos.
I couldn't save Cruz. Even when she begged for my help, I wasn't strong enough to do what was necessary. Now, this is all I can do for her. And the world. It doesn't change what happened, or the fact that I'm responsible for Kevin's death. However, I appreciate you sharing his memories with me. Thank you.
You're welcome, Louis. If those aren't tattoos, then how are they sticking to her skin? Because they're just chunks of cloth wherever. Like, hang on. Look, see? They're just They're just sitting there. They're not connected to anything. There's just a thing of cloth, not connected to anything. How is this on you? Are you one of the enemy? Are you one of the lost? Is that the power of the lost? That would explain a lot. Glue! You know what? Honestly, maybe it is just literally glue. She wakes up in the morning. Hang on. Oh yeah, double-sided tape. There you go. And Hermes is more of Davis.
Your fiancé is not an easy person to find.
Sorry. I didn't mean to drag you both into all of this.
Stop apologizing. The Queen is gone now, so we can continue surveying the depths. All we have to do is keep our eyes peeled and avoid letting our guards down.
Yeah, but we've been looking practically everywhere, and there's just no trace of her. At this point, she might even be...
Don't. We don't want to jinx it.
Good question. Does anybody know how well Code Vein sold?
I contacted someone at the shelter, but no one there matched the description.
Thank you for trying. Still, I wonder if maybe it's time for me to give up and move on.
Listen, Davis. If that's what you've decided, if you really want to move on, then I'd be happy to come along with you.
Hurt.
Naomi, I'm not sure I can yet.
Right. Of course. I'm just being impulsive. Sorry. Forget what I just said.
2 million? That's not bad. That's great. That is extraordinarily well selling. Damn. Yeah, no, that's... Again, try to remember that when publishers are like, hey, numbers, they're idiots, and are expecting more than they should. 2 million from what is effectively a niche title is phenomenal.
Watch your back out there, alright?
I was expecting like 500. Hey.
Don't worry about us. Just get yourself home.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe we'll get a sequel after that.
I will. Take care.
God Eater 7. The Bloodening. You actually play just blood. You just play a glop of blood that goes... It's like a pseudo Mega Man game. You like absorb someone with the blood, and then you turn into them and you fight as them for a bit.
I had been so focused on trying to find my fiancée that I didn't see what was right in front of me the entire time. The three of us have been together since Operation Queenslayer. Honestly, you just don't find friends like that every day. I had completely forgotten what she'd said back then. It feels pretty pathetic, forgetting something like that. Life as a Revenant seems like a cruel joke sometimes.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Interesting. That's a damn shamey to me, Show. What do you want to bet? And forgive me for the cynicism, but what do you want to bet the money people think this game only sold 2 million? Yeah, yeah. That's a passive. Damn. We're gonna grab it, but damn. You know, if I was better at parrying, that would be fantastic. The only reason I knew about Code Vein is Tara was like, hey, I want to donate for this game. And I'm like, what the hell is Code Vein? Where's my sword? I mean, I tend to like parrying in general. I just don't like it in this game. You'll notice I kind of stopped doing it, too. Yeah, you give me Jedi Fallen Order, I got that. You give me Sekiro, I got that. You give me this, give me a minute. Okay, that's valid, Kira White Noise. That is the truth. Okay, I think I'm ready. Hey, hang on, let me refill my water really quick. Let me say thank you to TSB. Thank you, TSB. I always appreciate it, big or small. Thank you. Towards Per Aspera. Now, there's a game I'm looking forward to. If that's the one I'm thinking of, that's the Mars Terraformer, right? Because that game looks legit. And I'm going to grab a drink. I'll be right back. Yeah, sorry, I was giving you a call, Bamber. Call to action. Let's do it. So what would be an appropriate song for the hellscape we're about to go to? I have played Monster Hunter, so hang on, let me walk that back. I've never even heard of God Eater until I started playing this game. So, I started playing this game yesterday. So that's that. Monster Hunter. So I've actually tried to get into Monster Hunter a few times. notably with the Wii and the 3DS versions, and I hated it. But it is what it is. I just think I'm not really ever going to be into something like that franchise. So we'll just put that in yet another of the category of, I think I could like this with a few changes, but every time I mention that, people say that those changes would ruin the game. So I just say, okay, and walk away from it. Monster Hunter's not anime. It's awesome. Alright, so I have been told to play a specific song here.
I see Lost way over there.
And that's it, we're already dead. Man, we couldn't get 10 feet. Oh, I already don't.
Something waiting for us.
Okay.
I might have to keep you around.
Yep, forwards and back, and forwards and back, and forwards and back, and one step forwards. I should probably at some point actually look up to see if we have any cheats for this game. No reason, just, you know. Just curious.
Take your pick. I'll follow.
Oh, left is loot.
It won't open. Let's try to find another way.
What's the speedrun record for this game? All bosses. Let me know, or can look it up.
I'll be right there.
Damn, that's fast. Good lord.
You have to use every tool you have, right?
56 minutes for all bosses is nuts.
Evasion is always... That's a marvelous find.
Oh, 1 hour 23 minutes. It's a little more reasonable. Still, 90-ish minutes for an all bosses is damned impressive. Now, I want you to imagine this stage without that mini-map. Just picture for a second.
I'll assist you with Project Blue. This research could be the answer we've been looking for, and if it provides hope.
Jesus Christ. Remember the other thing I forgot to do back in town. Whatever. Honestly, let's just pull both of those.
Change something. I think something's up ahead. I don't think we're welcome here.
You know, I get why the Lost are attacking us. What are these things and why are they attacking us? Oh, the lot. Okay. Got it. Never mind.
I'm on my way.
Look at the guy hanging over the ledge over there.
Ran out of road again.
Just chilling.
You have to use every tool you have, right?
Now imagine this, but with the goat from Elden Ring. Double jump and a jump at all.
You can't go ahead on your own.
I was actually curious how far I was into the game, because I did a little looking into it, and apparently the average time for just, not doing everything is actually much shorter than I was allocating for this game. But then again, I also suck, so, that's part of the high allocation. Could you stop that, please? Please? Apparently not. It's just gonna stun lock me into oblivion.
I'll pay you back.
Jesus. No, Bear Bros. I actually don't know anything spoiler-wise after this point in time. Like, there's nothing that I know about this game that I've not seen on camera at this point. Put it that way. Ooh. Nope. Wow, that's a troll. Okay. I could jump that in real life, but whatever.
Hey, I can see the enemy. There's something waiting for us.
Stop wasting my resources. You're trash. Act like it. God. So let me guess. The next, excuse me, waypoint is going to be at the end of all this. Translation: I'm never gonna see the next thing. It's just this is just my life. This is the rest of the game. Is the Nier Automata section. Okay, that just wow. Boy.
We'll put that to good use.
Yeah, I sort of meant to upgrade my weapons back in town and completely spaced. Whatever. So we've got +3s right now. I don't know what the cap is. Prompting question. +10, thank you. Combat feels very similar to Elden Ring. I suppose is a good thing.
You're low on healing. Do you want to keep going?
That sounds terrible, Roxy. Why does that sound terrible? What have you done?
It's not a dead end after all, is it?
I mean, that's pretty normal. Like, in several Dark Souls games, you can only have, like, what is it, 3 or whatever? Ultimate weapons. In Bloodborne, you can have 1. 2 if you have the DLC. Oh, that's just mean. That's just mean. Oh my god. Okay. Good plan. It's okay, it gives us iframes. Loot the thing. Iframes. Iframes are the best frames. But Lord, did you see that lunge up the staircase that she just did? More iframes. Gotta use the iframes. Oh yeah! Feel the iframes! Ah, we're dead. Made it pretty far. We got the lever, whatever that did.
It might be a good idea to cool down a bit.
Nah, we're good, we're good. Everything's fine, we're fine. You worry too much.
Lost over there.
Although, actually, hang on, what are my spell settings right now?
I'll just keep an eye out while you're busy.
That's right, I wanted to try that out, didn't I? I think I opened a shortcut, too. We'll find out in a minute. Let's just reset everything. Try that out, since I wanted to try that out. I guess that's actually it. Excuse me.
Hey, I can see the enemy.
Me too.
It's all or nothing. I don't think we're welcome here.
Fine, it's fine, it's fine. Stop being out of range. Also, stop stun locking me if you could. I'd appreciate that too. I need to raise my poise. Need my poise build. Well, I don't know what a shortcut unlocked. So
I'm on my way.
alright. I'm putting out a bounty on TSB. I'll pay double if you kill him with donuts.
We should be okay once we figure out the layout.
You say that, but the layout's not what I'm having issues with. It's these twats. God, that just... Whoa. It's gonna tank for a minute, by which I mean irritate them for a minute. Come on, keep looking at me. Keep looking at me. Come on. Come on, I'm right here. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Aw, you're dead. Probably DJT. Okay, so then we go this way. That was over there. That's where we hit the lever. Yeah, that teleport was... Cool our way down. Drop down here. Now two of the jackasses. Let's actually heal.
Here's an interesting place.
Pop the wrong button, because I keep being stupid. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, my God. Alright, hold up. Yep, okay, Mia's dead. That's just... Oh my god, we're dead. Couldn't move. God, they stun lock the snot out of you. Alright. Ah, that sucks.
Morning, sunshine.
I can't even roll out of it. It's just, no, you're just gonna be hit. And then you're gonna be hit again. Screw you. Okay. It's at the right button this time.
Lost over there.
You know, I bet I could rebind that. Looks like I can. Awesome. So let's rebind 3 as 2 and 2 as 3.
There's something waiting for us.
That's better. I hope it turns out well, young dragon. I'd ask for pictures, but, you know. That would just make me feel bad since I can't have sweets right now. Ugh, excuse me. I'm just glad we have music. I mean, holy crap. Could you imagine this place without music?
It gets stranger the more I see of it. Thanks.
Hey, Morganite. Well, you can see where we are. We're in hell. But how cure a white noise? Yeah, I think we can officially codify the no music negative.
You have to use every tool you have, right?
You can say that.
There might be something here. Now we're ready.
Their poise is really high, consequently. Mia! She has 1 health, Mia! Hit her! God damn it, Mia. Jesus Christ. Trying to get me killed? You don't get my stuff if I die, Mia.
Differently this time.
Interesting, Roxy. The best explanation of focus I've gotten so far. Thank you. I got the map. I know where I'm going now. Right? Like, that's how maps work. Alright, so we opened something with this lever. Probably this.
Do you think it'll suddenly start moving?
I want to check. Okay, we're good. None of these things. One of the art designers really wanted to get the full measure of their degree, so they made this place. But they forgot to paint it, because they ran out of time. So that's why it looks like a Warhammer, figurine that you didn't paint.
Pay attention to the terrain.
I mean, we've all been there, right? There's this one dude who's like, no, I'm not going to bother. So he doesn't. Well, we've officially looped. And that's the beginning of the map right there. So let's kill this guy.
We'll put that to good use.
Welcome back, Yana. Excuse me. Oh, okay. It's a weird thing. You can't actually dash immediately after healing. It's a weird thing.
We'll try another path.
This, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, okay. Alright. Please be a dead end. Thank God. Okay. I mean, I hear that all the time about Kirby, DJT, so... And Call of Duty, while we're on the subject.
Is it something nice?
That's an interesting looking weapon. I mean, we're trying to avoid spoilers as per usual. The general procedure is we avoid spoilers for anything after where we're at, you know what I mean? Especially for someone who's never played this game before, like me.
Did we ever take the path below us?
Not yet, no.
You have to use every tool you have, right?
It looks bug-like. I've been thinking about that. It looks like bugs crafted this, basically. I don't know what that that particular style of architecture is called. Or not architecture. God, I can't use any of my words right. But you know how they just kind of... Yeah, it looks vaguely brittle, like you just reach out and... Especially when you see, like, these parts over here, where they clearly stopped building it, you know? Let's see, you can... Hang on. Like this crap, right? It looks like they just kind of stopped building it over there. The bugs, I mean. Not the developers. Yeah, exactly, Young Dragon. It's got that organic look to it. For something so artificial. Which is probably adding to the disconcerting. That's a big mace.
Where do you think this leads? It won't open. Let's try to find another way.
And yeah, this place being made out of literal bone wouldn't surprise me at all. I'm not saying it is, I'm just saying it wouldn't surprise me.
You can't go ahead on your own.
That's what I thought. We're actually trapped.
We'll try another path.
I'm gonna triple check, but I'm pretty sure we are now trapped. We have to die or hearth. Yep, nope. Alright. Interesting.
Phew. We can finally relax.
Yeah, this so far feels like a plus to story, negative to gameplay kind of a situation. Come on, game. There we go.
Thanks to everyone's hard work, What do you want to upgrade?
We'll do one more for now.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing is awful scaling, but great damage. Look at that.
Hi. Okay.
Oh, right. I have another one right now. Oops. Not sure, DJ2. Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
I might have to keep you around.
I have actually looked down this ledge twice now, and I still didn't see something I could land on until I switched it over there and saw the item. That does not look like landable terrain. That looks like decor.
Here. We'll put that to good use. I'll be right there.
There's that whole organic look again with how the windows are done.
Okay, it's open.
I don't know what we opened. We opened something. Yeah, Devora just keeps causing problems.
A fork in the road.
Oh, okay. That's just cheating right there. Aw. Yeah, I thought so. No, Mia. 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 And we're dead.
Hey, are you okay?
Well, you didn't res me last time. Oh, good.
I'm on my way.
I mean, the funny thing is, Kira Witness, you can say that in almost any game, too. How many video games are teleporting in just not irritating in? Like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood? See you around, Yada. Hope the internet and power get better. Oh god, teleporting dogs. Don't even joke about that.
Still there.
Hey look, I'm right here, you should attack me. Hey, attack me. Mia. 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 There you go.
Over your head.
Teleporting bird dog ninjas. I mean, we already have bird dogs, we just need to add ninja and teleporting to them. And frankly, I don't think that's even that far of a stretch at this point. No, I think the lack of control is more an absence of a positive. At least so far. This is the first time ever that the AI hasn't, you know, been pretty legit. In fact, I'm probably going to give the AI a positive. Because, in general, it does a really good job with itself.
Now we can concentrate on moving forward.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Teleporting bird dog ninjas who spread the scarlet rot. Oh, Jesus. What have we created? Okay. Bug-infested teleporting bird dog ninjas with the scarlet rot. Have we peaked? Is that it? Have we peaked now? Can we stop making them so horrible? Who are snipers? God dang it! It just ah. And yeah, all of their attacks auto stun. No defense. Just they're also bird dog spiders. Yeah, I know, right? Miyazaki, please do not watch this stream. I don't want to give you terrible, terrible ideas. Whoop. There we go.
Checking your equipment?
You know, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if that's actually what they do. They just sit down and think, okay, what's something horrible? How about a skeleton? How about a skeleton filled with other skeletons? How about a skeleton filled with other skeletons and fungus? How about a skeleton? And they just keep going until they're like, okay, that's good.
I don't think we're welcome here.
It's all of us.
You have to use every tool you have, right?
Okay, so I think there's 2 paths I haven't gone yet. I know where one of them is off the top of my head, and I don't remember where the other one is. So we're gonna go to the one that I do know. Double checking. Double checking, okay.
I'm on my way.
Oh yeah, he just has that RNG switch ready to go. I can't res her right now.
I'm sorry.
Oh, whatever. Explore mode engaged. Interesting. Well, if there was one way I knew I could go that I hadn't gone yet, it was a dead end. Apropos. Oh, you asshat!
Oh, you're back. I see the Lost over there. I don't think we're welcome here.
You did it! You killed the main character! High five! It's okay, they only pay in experience, because they're evil. Or exposure, there you go, they pay in exposure. I'm gonna switch back to this for a second. No, exposure! Like, we can't afford to pay you what you're actually worth, but don't worry. You're going to get a whole lot of exposure. It'll be very worthwhile.
We should be okay once we figure out the layout.
You know, you say that.
Now we're ready. You have to use every tool you have, right? Back to normal.
So I haven't been this way yet. I mean, I'm pretty sure if Rax was here, he would confirm he's actually in this game. Just because of pure, unadulterated hatred. Well, that's kind of a shortcut. Not really. Probably DJT, but I'll get back to that later. Yeah, no kidding, Inamisho. I mean, it's probably how that whole thing got started. If you rewind time about 80 years, companies were probably legitimately offering to pay you in exposure because it was worthwhile, right? Like you get the opportunity to work with, you know, this extremely well-known director or this extremely well-known company, and you get to put that on your resume. Nowadays, it's a scam. They just don't want to pay you. You know my favorite thing about this? Glaring white Death Doom. It's hard to see items. So that's cute. Okay, so. There is actually only 0 ways to progress that I'm aware of off the top of my head. So let's go see what DJT was talking about. I'm gonna guess $5 an hour, Roxy, because I've been given that offer. Torque and IT. I alluded this already.
I'll be right there. We'll try another path.
Yeah, that's not a joke, by the way. I've been offered $5 an hour to work an IT job. Now, there is a point in my life, actually 2 points in my life, where I would have taken that, because any work is better than no work.
We figure out the layout.
Which is probably how they get away with that.
Now we're ready. It's all or nothing.
Yeah, sorry, Radisvik. It's kind of hurting my eyes, too. I am this tempted to put my sunglasses on. Whoops, already went that way. That would explain why I didn't see a DJ, too. Because that was, esoteric.
I feel more effective already.
Vague and indistinct might be a better way to phrase that. Hey, mastered.
We'll put that to good use.
Perfect. Let's switch back to Zoika. And now we have Flame Weapon over here.
Looks like our answer lies downward.
So we're just gonna nope out of that room. Just nope, nope, nope. Whoa, okay! She's gonna be a teleporting, cheating sack of crap. Good God, that teleport. gonna leave Mia to die, technically. It's okay, Mia. Everything's gonna be alright. Shh. It's okay, shh. No pain, no pain.
I feel like I'm being lost.
Are those things still following us? Oh my god, they are. Wow. That thing really wanted us to die. Okay.
Thanks. Trace me with me.
Yep, no. Did not see, would not see.
I didn't see that.
Me neither.
I prefer to avoid fighting that thing.
Fighting that thing it is. What a thrill. The darkness that... Ah, we're here.
Go ahead on your own.
Wait, there's another one. Wait, let's check down first. Okay. What a thrill.
I think something's up ahead.
Really? Man, I don't know what I'd do without you, Mia. I mean, that's why the party banter is going to probably be a plus and a negative. I like it when it's good, and there's some custom manual scripts, you know, like for when you go into an area for the first time, or maybe when you see an enemy or see a boss. I like the thing when you kill something that it killed you last time. She actually, you know, they'll make a comment about it. There's some neat stuff there. And then there's the repeated, randomly generated stuff. If you're paying attention, we gave this exact same plus and negative combo all the way back in Spider-Man on the PS4, for the exact same reason.
This place gets stranger the more I see of it.
I just hit the wrong button. Oh, that I'm gonna pay for that. I have 2 ISIS vestiges, I believe. I'm gonna try to check that. And we're down. And we're up. And we're back. And we're gonna idle for a second. Through your shield! I have an engine attached to a stick. The ultimate in weapon. I think you surpass even Metal Gear. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't you forget me. That was actually Xenoblade 1, I think, but whatever. It was still terrible, and it still deserves to be mentioned, because, oh my god.
You're low on healing. Do you want to keep going?
Kinda have to, lady.
We don't have to push on right now.
Yes, we do. We have no other choice. We can quit the game, we can press on.
After every tool you have, right? Thanks.
Was it 2, Roxy, that had Don't You Forget About Me and all that nonsense? Wait, is this actually? Oh my god, it is. Yay. Woo. Oh god, it was Xenoblade 2. God. Oh man. Okay. I thought I was 1 for some reason. Yeah, they patched it out, but oh man. If you've never seen the Don't Forget Me battle theme, you should probably listen to it at least once, especially if you've played Xenoblade 2.
It's all or nothing.
Yeah, sort of expecting to encounter an enemy by now. Why did I say that?
We might be able to move on without fighting this one.
Got it. Fighting this one. Oh, I don't like anything that's happening here. Thank God for an engine on a stick, am I right? Jesus. Yeah, this has proved to be quite a boon. Wonk! I mean, honestly, I tend to lean towards big, heavy swings in Soulsborns anyways. I did that in Bloodborne. I did that in most of the Dark Souls games. I couldn't do it in Sekiro. I admittedly used the double whammy combo over in Elden Ring. That's just because status effects are insane in that game. And so my strategy very quickly became, make sure to land as many status debuffs on the enemy as possible.
Really?
Alright, I'll buy it. What's a mark of honor? You're not going to tell me. Special mark of those who have accomplished great feats with fellow revenants. Well, what is it? Collecting these lets others know of your activities in the area and improves your reputation as a companion. What's it actually do for co-op, if you don't mind my asking? Oh, okay, cool.
We'll put that to good use.
I was hoping for a vestige, but, you know, whatever.
That building is enormous.
So how many vestiges are there here? Because we're up to 2, I'm pretty sure, if I can check. I have Isis C and Isis B. There are 5! Okay. Well, let's keep it going, Aiden. Surely I'm about done with this place, right? I mean... all joking aside, it kind of feels that way. Like, the vibe is that I am approaching the end. That worked out weirdly well.
What's that?
Oh my god. I'm already leaning towards 2 negatives for this place on the gameplay axis. For separate things, I should probably mention. One for the visual problem, which in addition to being jarring on the eyes, is quite literally makes it hard to actually see certain things. And the other is for the bullcrap drop thing, which I don't know what to call. Where did you come from? If I ever needed to prove that these are subjective reviews, I'm probably going to give this place a negative for the fact that it literally hurts my eyes. Ironically, I agree. Both issues boil down to visual distinction, which color and proper color usage would probably fix pretty quickly. Yeah, actually, I have a category for that. I call it sameness, because I'm actually really negative towards sameness in dungeon design. Mostly because I played dungeons back in the the 80s and 90s and early aughts, where samey dungeon design was it. Like, that was the option, because you only had 5 texture files, so okay, sure. I mean, Daggerfall. Yeah, believe it or not, Nevermore, I'm not a big fan of sameness in Dragon Age 2. That's cute. Alright, whatever. Unfortunately, I did not get to... So, okay. I didn't get to see most of GDQ because I was streaming. But check this out, Maz. So, it was the middle of the night for me when the FF6 randomizer was playing. I happened to wake up in the middle of the night, just a typical, I have to get up, go to the bathroom kind of a thing. And they were on the Kefka fight. It was actually a really good fight. And maybe it was just me because I know that fight inside and out and how it operates and functions, but I could see how much they were struggling with that. And as well they should, because ironically the Kefka final fight is actually really, really hard if you don't prep for it. And in a rando, well...
I'll be right there.
Extraordinarily useless. That's why I'm bothering, honestly. Because it's there, I guess? I don't know. Stuff down here. What's the name of this stupid place? Cathedral of the Hjariflu? Something like that. Cathedral of the... I think is the name of this place. I think is the name of this place. Sacred blood. Oh, of the sacred blood. Jeez Louise. How many names? What? Okay, where'd I come up? Here.
Where do you think this leads?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Shortcut get.
Ran out of road again.
You have to use every tool you have, right?
Yeah, even the shortcuts aren't really all that phenomenal. Especially if you're trying to keep track of where you are. At least I'm getting a lot of queen steel. That's nice.
I'm on my way.
Oh, great. Thanks, Roxy. Good night, TSB. Do have a good one. Or else. I just noticed we only have 37% of the map gathered in this area, which is just bonkers. I'm gonna check something really quick, but I'm pretty sure that I'm wrong, or rather than right. Yeah, okay. Good night, Whitehorse. Do have a good one. Hope to see you tomorrow. If I don't, I understand. Just verifying there's nothing to drop down to. Yep, nothing down. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Well, give me a sec, DJT. I have a theory. Literally one. I have one idea right now. Because this is a big fat dead end right now. This particular section. No, I used to have game theories, but then I grew up. That's right.
Ran out of road again.
Damn. Okay, that doesn't work. I've actually been here before, too. I never actually went this way.
We'll put that to good use.
It won't open. Let's try to find another way.
Well, that... okay. Yeah, I've never seen a door that only opens from one side before. Have I been here before? I guess not. You know, Javin's on the VOD. No, you're dumb, Laura. Wah.
It's finally open.
I have a pretty damn good mental mapping software, for lack of a better way to put that. But I will freely admit I'm getting a little taxed here. Yeah, exactly. There's very, very few landmarks, so it's more a matter of counting turns, effectively. And yeah, we're apparently not even that far through. Thank you, 10-head Hydra. Which is not headed, even though I keep saying that. Just 10-head, and then Hydra. I do appreciate you. Thank you. I'll put that towards Overlord. Give me a moment here. Let's get this. Whatever that's worth.
Not what I would have guessed.
Me neither. Now, if this is a Kaizo game, this would kill me.
Did a ladder move somewhere?
Ah, okay. I'm gonna check down before we move forwards. Items? Nope. Any items? Nope. Yeah, this is actually straining my eyes, no joke. That by itself is probably negative worthy. Like, if this is the best designed dungeon in the game, I'd still be like, you know... I haven't gotten another vestige, so I'm still only at 2. But... shrug. Yeah, if you see me close my eyes like this temporarily, it's because I'm literally giving them a rest.
You think this ladder will hold?
Yeah, sure. Ah!
That's a relief. We can rest here.
And if this is the end of the level, that'd be great.
Take a breather before we go on.
It's not. Good lord. You know what? Hang on.
That's not the kind of relief sculpture you usually see. It won't open. Let's try to find another way.
Okay. I'm gonna lock in 2 negatives right now.
Are you feeling okay?
Fine, I'm just typing up reviews for your game. Gosh. Oops. I'm still debating a few other things. I know it looks like the game's, like, pretty negative right now, but please trust me when I say this game is going to score pretty high. I'm just debating... It's one of... We've talked about this before. I'm debating how many pluses certain things are going to get. You know what I mean? And that means, you know... I need to really think about it. So, put that face... Yeah, there's a lot. Anybody who's looking at the document, you see there's a whole paragraph just sitting there in potential positives. This area just sucks. I don't need to debate if this area just sucks, because it's a zone, it's a level. You know what I mean? Combat and controls and interface and kit, all that stuff you want to chew on. A level is good or bad, and then you're done with it.
What do you want to upgrade?
We've talked about that before, actually. Yeah, I can afford that. I can continue to afford that. Screw it. I'm just going to commit to it. Screw it. So we need Queen Titanium for +7 and upwards, looks like.
Which blood veil do you want to upgrade?
So it looks like that... None of these increase my defense. So we're just going to not waste resources on that for now.
Okay.
I've got a whole... But seriously, you...
You're welcome. Give
If
me
you
stuff.
want it, I got it.
Like you're lying to me, Trathon! Obviously, because you have a name as awesome as Trathon. Oh wow, she just sells infinite queen iron now. That's good to know. Let's go ahead and grab those, because problems.
Come again soon.
Alright, well I'll trust you, even though it says it doesn't upgrade me at all. I will believe you.
Blood veil do you want to upgrade? Okay.
Hey, this is all we've got for available routes.
Double checking something. Yep, okay.
Your life
ends here. Ah. Is this human ever gonna say it? Oh, she's gone! Where'd the human go? Where'd my blood bag go? Okay, for real though, where did the human go? Oh, see, now that's valuable, Inamisho. And Lord knows I've been leaning on buffs, so... that tracks. Ah, well, whatever. Level with our leftover. Do we know what the level cap is in this game? Could someone look that up really quick? I'm actually kind of curious. Then I must kill her, Inamisho, for daring to leave my shelter. And not, you know... I thought she wasn't welcome back in her shelter. Like, that was the whole problem. I guess this is area F-15. Ugh.
Let's get going. Thanks. It's all or nothing.
It won't open. Let's try to find another way.
There's my goal. Be level 300. Actually, I never did look this up. I'm gonna do this really quick. This won't take me long.
I might have to keep you around.
So Silva's pure evil is what I'm hearing. Got it. Thank you, Raven Zero. Always appreciate. I'll jot that down for Trails of Cold Steel 1. So let's see. Cheats that supposedly work. I'm not testing these right now, obviously, but supposedly we have access to unlimited health, stamina, ichor, items. We can make it so that skills have no cooldown. Is that it? That looks like that's it. Yeah, unlimited ichor would be funny. We could try out a mage build then. Would I rather be a vampire or a human in this world? Vampire. Done. Boop. Now that's true in most settings. There's very few settings where a vampire is a downgrade from human.
Which way do you like?
Well, follow left.
Now we're ready. Still alive?
I mean, no, I just immediately commit suicide, Trihexia. But, you know. Better to die as a vampire than die as, you know, a human. I mean, who wants to be human anyways? Ugh. Could you imagine being human? Ugh. I don't even want to think about that.
We've opened this yet. It won't open. Let's try to find another way. It won't open. Now what?
Do you notice that the relative complexity of this region is actually getting worse the further in we're going? Oh no, that would be interesting. And you ever see the movie Soul? Another him? The Pixar flick? Imagine if in The Great Before, you had the option to demo different lives. It's like, alright, so... the Vulcan is quite popular with some of our new kids. And you can see like a demo of a few years. You know, vertical slice kind of a thing. So far, the game has yet to be bullcrap difficulty, and I tend to value that. Ugh. And now I'm gonna die. I knew that was gonna happen. The moment I said that. It's okay, we got a heal off. It's okay. I knew it was gonna happen. It's even in a combat zone. Mia, thank you. What the? I'll take it, but I wasn't trying to do that. Why would it take 4 hours to install the game? God, don't you have Google Fiber? That's only available in like 6 states in the entire country. And even there, only in like 20 places per city. Look, the first thing I'm going to do when I take over the world is fix the environment. And then I'm going to fix the food supply chain. And like 50 other things. But the 107th thing I'm going to do once I take over the world is get some frickin' good internet for everybody. Fiber everywhere. You get fiber. You get fiber. Christ. Why are we dragging our feet on this crap? Don't answer that. Alright, so I got a couple options here. You know, I know, there's a drop here and there's a drop over there. I think if I drop here first, I can still drop over there. If not, I can die to this lady. And honestly, dying to this lady is what I always wanted in life. I don't know if I'd say it's a human right, but I do absolutely firmly, yep, we can drop down there, believe that internet should be qualified as a utility, and given the infrastructure and legal protections that entails. Unless you live in Texas. No offense to any Texans, but that electricity thing was ridiculous. So we've got that over there, and the other option is not visible from here. It's on the other side. Hang on.
I'm on my way.
I need to kill Valerian really quick. It won't take long. I'd say a little bit better in terms of AI, Trihexia. A little bit worse in terms of usefulness, but better in terms of AI. Because that leads around there. So I have a choice, actually. Let's do this one first, because this looks like this loops back. And this might end up opening up a shortcut. Also, I've got 2 death dooms over here. My personal favorite type of dooms. Yeah, no kidding, Inamisha. I legitimately believe, I've said this before and I'll say this again, that one of the biggest problems that the country I live in faces is that all the people in charge are in their 80s and 70s and have absolutely no idea what the world is like anymore. Because they're in their 80s and 70s. I might be exaggerating slightly, but you get my point. I feel that they are so far behind that they legitimately don't understand how the world works anymore. Yep, okay, that's where I thought we were. Okay, so now we do a little bit of follow-through here. Jesus Christ, Valerian. Do. Now, I should probably mention that obviously the human brain starts to break down at a certain point because that's biology. But I do firmly believe that it is possible to get caught up even if you're old. I just also firmly believe that most old people don't try. For whatever reason. I've noticed this amongst, my own family and people I've observed. Some old people make the effort. Some old people try to get caught up and understand things and stream Skyrim. And other old people, they get into politics. And try to dig their heels in and insist that the world is the same way it used to be back in the good old days. But I'm drifting way off topic here, so let's have some water.
A pretty good team.
Well, the only country I could live in, really, feasibly Trihexia, would be Britain, because they speak English there. I am extremely stupid and lack the ability to speak a language that is not English. Or Imperial.
Out of healing, huh? We can always turn around. Thanks. It's all or nothing.
That was a hell of a run. That being said, if I was a level, 13 monk, and could understand all languages perfectly, which would be a great superpower, by the way. Sweden is pretty high on my list, along with Finland. Both of those are pretty high on my list as far as, you know, places of acceptable living standards. They, of course, have their issues, as all places do, but I think they align a little bit better with me than most of the alternatives. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop down. Let's see what this is.
Is it something nice? You have.
I know, right? Another him. Just imagine there's just is no language barrier. It's just gone. Just walk up, s'il vous plaît, and they're like, "Oh yeah, what's up?" Yeah, let's. Yes. Man, I'm glad I don't drink beer then. Holy crap. Why is beer so expensive of all things? Unless it's a beer tax thing, in which case, never mind. The states used to do that, and then they decided to tax income instead of beer. Which sounds so weird to the modern ear, but there it is. I have already wishlisted the TMNT collection, if that's what you mean, Raven Zero. However, as far as reviews, we'd probably do that as a case-by-case thing, rather than, you know, the whole collection, because there's a lot of games in that collection. Ah, okay, that makes sense. And yep, there's the thing, so. I'm doing a decent job of keeping myself mentally tracked in my mental map, which I say out loud to completely screw myself over, because now I'm gonna get lost. Actually, I do. It's a trade language called Imperial, which is the other language I could probably speak if given a moment to think about it.
It won't open?
Okay. Testing something. Just double checking. Yeah, I was gonna ask how your infection situation was going, or if it's developed at all. So I guess that's the starter question. Has your situation developed at all? Ah. Oh yeah, no, I'm excited, Raven Zero. Legit.
I'll just keep an eye out while you're busy.
We have a lot of closed doors still. And not a lot of places we haven't been. Alright, we already went that way. Obviously, we already went that way. That was just... actually, wasn't there another thing that way? Hang on, hang on. Let's go this way again.
I'm on my way.
You know what I really like about this game? Legitimately. You hear that? What you're hearing is not the sound of low health beetleeves. Which Mia just ruined by going up the ladder, but whatever, I stand by the statement. Okay, I guess that just leads back here. Alright, well, I can drop down here, and I haven't yet. I'm also extraordinarily low on health. So we got this. Let's go! Oh, we're dead. But we're alive now! Behold the power of being alive. I should be a little more cautious. No! Oh god, I missed. Okay, got that one. There is a proper term for that, Roxy, and for the life of me, I can't think of it right now. The improper term, the vernacular, is knockoff, but there's an actual term for that.
We'll put that to good use.
And I can't think of what it is, I'm sorry. I mean, honestly, if I just had a Russian musketeer following around shooting my enemies, she wouldn't do much because I don't have that many enemies, but by golly. It would be swag factor, you know, you walk into the grocery store, hey!
Don't push me or anything.
I wasn't gonna push you. Fortunately, that led to nothing.
I'll be right there.
That would be nice, Roxy. Alright, so we've done that, we've done that. That leads to nothing. That leads to the same thing we've just been doing. Sure, Inamusho. Yeah, I guess it's time to look for more surprise ledges. That just leads over there, and over there. And we already went up there quite a while ago, actually. So, let's head up and see if we can find another one of those stupid drop-downs. Like that one.
So,
I really hate these. There's been 3 of these so far, and I hate every one of them. I also may push Mia over the ledge because of her snark.
It's finally open.
Hey, Ross. Yeah, here's the super short version. Bonus stream, availability, testing out new schedule. In fact, we're going to chop off in 50 minutes. Because we're testing the new schedule. Just today, though, don't worry. I'll be back to the 10-hour stream tomorrow. But yeah, we started late and we're ending early. We're trying out an 8-hour stream today, just to see how it feels. Sorry, James B. If it makes you feel better, I've already been streaming for 7 hours. I'd honestly be completely okay with finishing this game tomorrow. I feel like we've been making good pace. Not that I'm doing well or anything, or that I'm good at the game or anything, just that I haven't really run into a lot of walls, which I tend to appreciate when it comes to game design. Still have not found another thing. So that'll be our third up there, if that is indeed a thing. Well, I do try, James B. I do try. I can't tell if that's a boss or a mini-boss, because it could go either way. I have low health and no healing. Yeah, actually, I originally streamed about 6 hours a day. Then I went up to 8, and then I went up to 10. So the idea was to go back down and stop killing myself.
Stay sharp.
Well, let's pay attention to his pattern for a second. We got casual swing, some reach. Some very serious reach. Have a fire buff, Mia. Can't do a third, okay. Well, this is currently doing a third. Usually doing a second. Dodge, dodge. Oh, wow. I mistimed that. Swing, swing. Pause for a second, get stamina back. Gonna go ahead and run up here and use an ability. Get hit, killed out of it. Get res, hit once. Dodge. Fire buff. Dodge, dodge. Dodge, dodge. Late on that one, but thankfully he missed me anyways. In the back while he's doing that. Get killed. Mia reses me in time. Get killed again. Mia can't res me this time. We're dead. Oh, I know, right, Ross? It's funny because, on the one hand, I would actually love it if I could just keep streaming 10-hour days. On the other hand... See, once I figure out the Enertron, no problem. 10-hour days, ahoy. Oh, speaking of which, I need to order dinner. Because I gave away my ribs. Give me 1 second, please, here. Yeah, part of the problem was I just had absolutely no recovery, so any mistake was the end of that, you know. And I kind of knew that walking in. Good way to see what the boss's pattern is, though. Oh, good. Awesome. I bought my brother-in-law a everything gift. It's like his birthday, Christmas. So, it's a new, it's a smoker grill combo.
You've got to watch your surroundings.
So hopefully he'll enjoy that. Yes, now I need to order dinner, because of the ribs. It's okay, I actually have something soft in mind, because of the teeth. As a reminder, hopefully sometime later this week, I will not be streaming, because I will be at the dentist's, figuring out what the hell's going on with my teeth, and getting that fixed, so FYI on that. Sorry about the delay here. I just need to get some things going on. Get some soft food on the way. All the food I have in the fridge is hard food. You know, food I probably shouldn't eat with my teeth being like this. If you're wondering what I'm doing. It's probably just an infection. And I know exactly how that goes. Because I've actually already had an infection in a tooth once, for the exact same reason, no less. Had a filling from when I was a teenager crack, and then it developed an infection. So it's probably going to need to be removed, and that's probably all there is to it. Okay. What in the world? Hey, Trathon. What is going on? You missed me dying to a mini-boss? Boss? I don't know. Whatever you want to call that. Yeah, it's actually funny. I take such good care of my teeth. I never need anything with them, except when a filling cracks. The moment a filling cracks, well, nothing for that. I probably should have looked into it earlier, but whatever. I didn't want to take the time off from streaming. I was making good pace, and now I'm going to lose it again. Whatever. So I'm almost done, I swear. Just one more second here. Okay. See you around, Tin-Headed Hydra. Do get some good rest. You know, I've found that a lot of homemade food tends to look bad, but taste good. Is that just me? Anyone else ever noticed that? It never looks like it does in the frickin' pictures, you know what I mean? Whoops. Alright.
Thanks.
Yeah, some of my favorite restaurants are those hole-in-the-wall kind of places where they just make something that looks like they slopped it on the plate, but it's really good. I mean, don't mistake me, presentation is a thing and a valid art when it comes to food design, but I want my food to be good and taste good more than I want it to look good.
Now that's what I call power.
Personal opinion. You gotta have the parsley. Has to be in just the right spot. Oh my god, two of these in the same room. Oh my god, okay, hi. I was probably supposed to parry these, but I think we've made it clear how that's never happening, so. Mia, do you have a moment? Okay, cool. No, it's true, another him. I cook damn good food, but it doesn't really look particularly interesting. Hang on. I love Surviving Mars as much as the next person, but we need some psych-up music here. Let's get some Mega Man going, shall we? Everyone in the chat, but we hate Mega Man music. Tough. You knew what you signed on for when you watched me stream. All Mega Man, all the time.
Now we're ready. It's all around.
I could also play Doom music. Some people would probably prefer them. Yeah, I'm really happy that the Battle Networks are getting a collection. I hope it's a good collection, like the Mega Man Classic, instead of a bad collection like the Mega Man X. That's a good question. So, is this a holodeck program, or is this an alien world that our, crew has found, and they're trying to figure out what's going on around here?
Thanks.
You be the judge. Yeah, they are. God damn it. Nope, we're dead. So there's two big things wrong with the X collection. Big thing number one is, I forget, but big thing number two is that it doesn't have anything that it should. It's a port. It's a straight up port of the games. No quality of life features, no rewind, none of the built-in stuff that smooths out the game and makes it play better. It's just a port of the game. As opposed to the classics, which is specifically 1 through 6, which has tons of quality of life and convenience features and awesome stuff to make the game substantially better. What was the other thing? It was something to do with, like, the timing was off. Or maybe the audio was desyncing. There was some weird issue. What the? Oh my god. Okay. So I was confused by what was happening there. So the controller vibration is on. So my controller was falling down onto my keyboard and I couldn't tell why. I got these.
Now we're ready.
Well, I'm never parrying again. God damn it. I don't know why I try. Really? I specifically picked this armor because it was the only one I was having any luck with parrying with earlier. What's the quote-unquote easiest one, if you don't mind me asking? Because, yeah, the spike one was just ridiculous. I just walked away from that.
Now we're ready. It's all or nothing.
Chill for a second, get her stamina back. Chill and get her stamina back. Stamina. Hit. Shouldn't have gone for the second one. Stamina. One hit. Dodge. Dodge with correct timing. Okay, speed up a bit. Dodge. Hit. Dodge. I've lost his pattern. How you doing, boy? Dodge. Swing. Get killed. Get rezzed by Mia. On the heel. changed his timing on me because he's a dick. Dick mode engaged.
You're in danger.
Hit the wrong button. Very important part of the process. Get killed. Get rezzed by me again. He is dead. He is alive. I'm dead. Good Jane. Alright, we did it. Oh, man, that was rough. I think we did it. Good game.
Hey, are you okay?
Oh, what else we got? I got another 4. Sure, whatever. Why not? Part of the problem is I had to waste so many resources just getting to the boss, which is the run back problem. Wow, that was impressive stun locking. Ha, that's the worst I've been stun locked in the entire game. Hammered it.
Up you go.
No, it's just this level.
Morning, sunshine.
I was just saying, I haven't run into a wall yet. Not counting this place, I guess I did say that.
You have to use every tool you have.
Ah, that reminds me. Meh.
I think we've seen this place before.
Really? Deja vu, huh?
These guys are all in trouble.
Well, that was awful timing. That was completely wrong timing. Well, I accept that. I need to reset anyways. Yeah, but the other 4 are irritating to do.
There's a way to get through.
In fact, I'm not even trying to do them off the top of my head.
We can do it.
Next we try something. So... Nope. Nope. Still no. Nope. Okay. Hold up. Well, that works.
Are you tired? We should rest a little.
It's all or nothing.
Jesus. I didn't even start getting the things out. it's funny you say that. I misunderstood that too. It's literally just 1 through 8. That's the buttons. That's it. Explain that one to me.
These guys are always trouble.
The good news is we're cutting off as soon as my food shows up.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, right shift plus F1 through 8. I don't know what the hell that nonsense is all about, but that's whatever.
We'll put that to good use.
This part is because we keep losing our souls. We're actually just doing nothing but spinning our wheels here. We've accomplished nothing at all. I'd run through them, but then they just join me in the boss fight. Although, maybe I shouldn't presume that. Let's go see if it's true. Don't mind me, I'm just getting stuck on the door. See if they join the fight. Wrong button. God damn it. Good to know, I guess.
Hey, are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Never better. Yeah, I think you're right, Enemy Show. As I say, I swear I've seen an ad join me in a fight, but I think that was just a summoned ad.
All cleaned up. This'll take some effort.
God, that stun lock. Okay, I'd like to call bullcrap on everything that just happened there. Especially since the res went off. Like, it's a personal irritant of mine. If I res, and the res goes off, and I have the cost, then it should trigger. Yeah, this delay before stamina comes back is certainly a big one. Like, there's a whole lot of stamina sections. Hi, Baron. See you around, Raven Zero. Have a good fall. This is definitely a Souls-like, yes.
I'm alive. These guys are always trouble.
God, that stagger is stupid. Rats, monkeys, what's the difference?
Is your regeneration level high?
That's so many levels of ball that hit. Oh well, my food's on its way. Ugh. So, this has been the temporary 8-hour shift instead of 10-hour shift.
How are you doing?
So, we'll see how I feel at the end of the night and tomorrow and all that fun stuff. Tomorrow we'll be back to the usual 10-hour shift, don't worry. And we'll continue to mash our face into this mini-boss who is absolutely shrekking us. So, hang on. I have to say thank you to Jesse's Mask. And by Jesse's Mask, I mean Jesse's Ward. Because there's only one Jesse, damn it. Just the one. Thank you very, very much, Jesse Ward. I will put that towards Diablo 1. Happy 4th for those of you I won't see tomorrow.